Hello everyone, I'm going to go over using Gibson Ridge Level 3 version 2. This applies to version 1 as well. I just happen to have version 2. Essentially when you first get this, you're going to enter your ID over here under Help, About, going to go to Register, enter your code, whatnot. Once you get that done, you go ahead and go to this button, Start Polling. Now it's going to pull up all my stuff. I've got a bunch of stuff customized. Basically, I'm going to just teach you how to import all kinds of things. I've done a tutorial on Archive Radar, that's different. I'll link that video below. Essentially, what I'm going to teach you here is just the customization of different things, pulling in Placefiles, Shapefiles, changing color tables, changing road color, all kinds of stuff. So let's start here under, where can we start? Let's see here, color table settings, there's a good one to start at. Here's all your products. You say your color table for all your products. You got base reflectivity, that's my color table for reflectivity, not stock. And then of course velocity, you change all the tables if you want to. So you're gonna have a directory where you've got these new color tables saved. I just download them, there's sites to download them. You download it as it's a .pal or PAL file. And once you've got it downloaded, just put it in directory and pull it in. So to do that, you're going to go to Change, and you're going to find that directory where you save that new customized color table, like mine's in here. And you're going to click on one, like say the one I'm using right here, NSSLBR. So you click on that, hit Open, and it'll change to your table. That's how to do that. It's the same process for all the other products. Next, we can go to, so you can change all these things. A lot of those are algorithms. Warning settings is not an algorithm though. You can change that. I've got mine changed to the typical colors. It comes stock with red as thunderstorm warning, purple as tornado warning. I changed mine to red as tornado warning, yellow as severe thunderstorm warning, and I think flash flood's already green, marine's blue. And you can change your warning server. Next, you can change your site here. Say you want to go to some other site across the country. Let's use one that's close, like Vance Air Force Base. You go to Select, and you'd find it by state. It's alphabetical by state, and you click on Vance, and it would pull you up on Vance Radar. Let's see here, this is just choosing products. Next, here, how to load a shapefile. Okay, what you want to do here, I've already got it pulled in, so I'm not going to change anything. You're going to want to download the shapefile and all that, and you're going to need to pull that to a directory, have it set in stone. Go to that directory where you've got the shapefiles and click on the one of the site you're on. So say you're on Tulsa, KINX. You want to pull in the shapefile for only INX, only Tulsa shapefile. So you'd go over here, you'd double click, it would load it up right here. Then you'd go to style file, and you'd pull in this style file, and you double click, and it would load all these roads. You'll see that if you do this. And then if you wanted Springfield, Missouri, if you wanted that radar to have a shapefile, you over here, click on it, do the same thing. And essentially what that allows you to do is you have a larger road network. You come in here and you've got a more precise road network with all these roads. That's not something the program offers on its own. It does offer primary roads as well as state highways, local roads, but it doesn't go that in depth. Now let me go ahead and take off my visible satellite Placefile. Apologize, it's making the thing look bad right now, so let's take that off. It comes, version 2 comes stock with a background under GIS, and you go to show background. That'll take it off. See, now it's just black. And to add it back, you go back to GIS, show background, and you zoom in, it changes, and it's a high resolution background. And let's see, what else can you can toggle on and off shapefiles, placefiles, all the roads, county names, which I don't have on, you can put that on. City names, which I do have on, as well as radar sites. And you can change all the colors of all these as well. You go over here to roads. You can change the color of the roads. See, I have state highways as this dark navy green. You can change that to whatever color you want, and it'll do that on its own. See what else we get here. All the same stuff. I mean, you can change the colors of the counties, you know, the state lines, whatever, just to your whatever suits you, whatever looks good to you. And then lastly, you've got all these windows here. You can change the data opacity. So let's say this will change how bright it is, essentially how it's overlaid, how transparent. You see right now it's overlaid 100%. If I were to do this and drop the opacity down, you see it fades in and becomes transparent. Well, I don't want that, but you see you can toggle with that too. Placefile Manager. This has all your little settings, like say you want to know how warm it is in Arkansas. Well, you get this Arkansas hourly METARs, and it pulls up these sites with current temperatures and dew points, as well as the pressure and the current wind, as well as wind direction. And it also gives you the site code, say, Bentonville is VBT, and it'll do that for wherever. I'll link a website with all the place files, or a bunch of place files that are free, and I'll do that later. And of course you can put whatever place files you want on. And then lastly, you've got things like the storm attributes window. Say there were storms around, you could look at max estimated hail size, potential severe hail, some cool stuff like that that's in the algorithms of the program. Up here you've got local storm reports. You can turn those on and off. Range rings, turn those on and off. This is your TVS, your meso icons, and your hail icons. That's storm tracks, which get cluttered. I keep those off. Melting layer, as well as just radar data itself. You can turn that on or off. Smoothing, I don't use smoothing. You lose the quality of the return pretty much. It's a lower resolution if you smooth it. You're sacrificing the data quality to have it look more aesthetically pleasing. And then of course stop polling, start polling, and say you wanted to get recent data, you click Get Archive, and you can loop it back. You see how it's changing here, and you can just sit here and loop this, and that's nifty. And then of course zoom in, zoom out, no zoom, just back to the normal window. And that's basically it. I mean, there's little things here and there that you can mess around with even more so than what I've kind of covered in this. Just kind of done the basics. So now you can customize your program as to how you want it, or you can just keep it stock. I mean, whatever you want to do. And I say it's a real cool program. Hands-on. You don't have to be a genius. It's all in front of you and does a lot of the work for you. Data friendly, doesn't use a whole bunch of data, because it only downloads the scan you have pulled up. Say I wanted Echo Tops and I didn't have it on. Well, it has to go download it because it doesn't save all the products and it doesn't waste all that memory and cache and whatnot. So that's how to use and customize GRLevel 3 version 2 as well as version 1. There are some differences in them. One main difference is the color table. For version 2 color tables, I'm going to pull it up and show you. Desktop, go to that directory, GR stuff, and let's go to color tables. So what you have here, the difference between a version 1 version 2 color table is in the text. See, here you have a version 2 because it says product BR. You've identified the product at once. And let's pull up one that's version 1. You see that that's non-existent. You don't have that product BR. You just have the units, step, and the colors. And that's all you have to do to change it from a version 1 to a version 2 color table is change that first line, say product BR, and you can integrate them back and forth. And it's as simple as that. Just make sure to always save it as a .pal file. You want it as a PAL file for it to read it properly and use it. But that's that. That's how to use and customize GRLevel 3. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave any suggestions or comments or whatever below. If you need anything else, you need help doing it, just contact me. I'm completely open to helping you out. And just have fun.